Welcome back, YouTube, to the second part of this campaign, and we have this is exactly right after the battle, I do believe.
Bring me to my men.
Yes, all my men are very, very low, and we're going to be stuck in Helmgard for a while, replenishing. But that's actually not a bad thing, because, well,
Summon the Elector Counts.
I could just go straight for Alhart. They don't have a lot of... They have 5 units.
The Empire.
I can replenish once this round. If I go, I can replenish another... Maybe? Alright, you know what? I don't think there's much else to do. So, let's end our turn. Oh, research. Oh yeah, we got a rally field. Okay. Leadership, recruit rank, or speed. Infantry units. Let's just go for the leadership. We're gonna go for the troop sergeants, because we're gonna be building more armies.
And then you can just end your recording. Alright, while I was moving out to attack Castle Bastogne, something horrible happened. Getting backstabbed by these filthy dwarves, led by Carrick Zelflin. Can my garrison? I don't think no. This garrison definitely cannot defeat this army. Just check it out. Yeah. I'm gonna have to recall my expedition. And can get there in one turn. Yes, I can. Force march Himmler all the way back. Kemmler all the way back. Hopefully they don't run away. Wow.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
Can't believe they ran away there.
Don't think so.
I have 2 options here. I could either charge this or just make a beeline for their city. They don't have that many units in their garrison.
No.
They'll be able to make it back, but
my clan.
I think I can prep for a next turn attack on Carrick Zelflin, just get rid of them.
This better be important.
Get my second lord out as well. Keep recruiting as many. I can't recruit any bads because they're so bad against dwarves. Just gotta recruit whatever. All of these units are basically cannon fodder. Just want to hold them in while I get charges in with my hex rays. Hopefully get rid of all their skirmishers, but their high armor is going to be a huge problem in the fight. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so turn 7 here, and the disappeared populace in one of your settlements is gradually vanishing. On certain nights, whole ghettos or districts are left abandoned. The only clue for the remaining denizens is a triangular symbol daubed on the nearby gate or wall. I have negative growth in Grunberg. I can only assume it's because of... I have no idea.
It's probably just one of those random events, right?
Yeah. Should I keep... I'll keep the training... Oh, but I only have tier 2. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build up our outer settlements.
I command here.
And I can go straight to Isleheart.
Ready.
That actually might not be a bad idea. They only have... Oh, they just finished upgrading their units. They have 6 units. Against
I
my...
am Prince and Emperor.
Basically 6 units, because they're all half health. Alright, we're gonna recruit.
You're not gonna go for it this turn?
No. No.
Bring me to my men.
They don't have a general still. It's fine.
By the comet.
Let's see. Learning from my past mistakes, we are going to get some
I am Franz. They will
crossbowmen.
obey.
Actually 2 maybe. And some swords. Okay.
Summon the elected
That'll get
counts.
us enough so that we can then... I want cavalry, so I'm gonna get a stables. Okay, and then we're gonna transfer the rally field over once Helmgart becomes a village. Okay. Diplomacy. So since last time, I've been thinking about this.
All right.
Perhaps I should...
I will listen, but my time is short.
Perhaps I should...
Not likely.
Oh, never mind. They rejected me anyways. Marienburg would make a good northern defense against Flow, so...
Kemmler, please. Call me Kemmler.
Okay, against Kemmler.
Yes.
Are you at war though? You're at war with the orcs as well, aren't you?
Yeah, but they only have
Skull
one
Snipe.
settlement, I think, right?
They rejected my alliance proposal.
Yeah, they'll have one settlement. My strength rank is 140. Jeez. How are you strength rating 22?
Because I'm undead.
I command here.
It's because of all my units. Would it be worth it to recruit another lord right now? I want those legendary lords, but I don't have any money. Let's just wait till next turn.
All right. We can see that the doors ran back to their city. There's another general that's recruiting there.
No.
Even though this one's still not full. Let's just see what the balance of power would be. I can make it. I can make it with Himmler. Let's just raise some cannon fodder zombies. Put our dude right here.
Strike out.
Should be close enough. Attack this.
Be gone.
Attack this general. Hopefully he'll get reinforced. Oof. Alrighty. Just looking at the battle here, it says the doors are. This is in the doors' favor. Got 2 heroes, bunch of dwarf warriors, miners. Not a lot of range units. I don't know if I win this, to be honest. Gonna be a tough one. They're so heavily armored. I don't think he spawns with these right away. Untick the control large army. That way the reinforcements have to come into the battle and you don't spawn with them right away. Just give me a time to pick off his lord, hopefully. Or at least make him terrified. Alright, let's go.
What do you have? A lot of dwarf warriors, a couple miners, and then a thunderer and 2 quarrelers. Oh, that's not bad. Against mostly skeletons. Cairn Wraiths, Hex Wraiths. Hex Wraiths are the big thing. Alright, let's go.
Now we're in the battle for between the dwarves and the Barrel Legion. As you can see here, I'm just gonna pause at the start. I have most of my units lined up, and I've noticed that the dwarves are reinforcing on the right side of the map instead of behind them. apparently this still hasn't been patched. So what I did was I Vanguard deployed my only 2 Vanguard units, my Hex Rays and my Wolves. My plan is to take out the Dwarven Lord here that's by himself as fast as possible, while my main force is lined up just like so. Let's get into it. So all the doors will be coming from this side. You can see my reinforcements will be coming from all the way back here. So I'm pretty much stuck with what I have here. I start off by sending off my Felbats around here, and I was like, what the heck, it's just one Lord. What are they gonna do? I just start circling the doors here. I don't think these skeleton spears would do any damage. This is a button. They have this is Kemmler. Skeleton spears have barely any attack or any skeleton spears have barely any melee attack or melee defense. So 17. Hold on. Guess it's pretty buggy. Let me just 17 melee attack and 33 melee defense. So they're mostly just cannon fodder to hold the units in. The only damaging units will be my Hex Rays here, my Hex Rays and my Karen Rays over here. And I see that the dwarves have taken up a defensive posture all around. They start trying to make their little box. But fortunate for me, the Thunderers cannot shoot over here. Well, there are only 2 units of Quarrelers are trying to take pot shots, so I just sent the Bats right in. As you can see, it's just gonna be a very bogged down fight. Let's look at Kemmler in there. Kemmler just in this pile of little dwarves. Kemmler actually doesn't do much damage. His stats aren't that great in melee. He has very low armor. Like, gotta keep track of him. He's actually, see, 0 kills. He's taking quite a bit of damage already, and just to miners and dwarf warriors. Barely, low weapon strength, low melee attack, low melee defense. As you can see here, the Dragoon's trying to pull his dwarves, the Quarrelers back so he can take more pot shots. As you can see, as units die off, because I unticked the large army box, there's only 20 units. So as my units die off, they get reinforced over here. And it does present one problem. That is, Kemmler cannot summon Krell. I cannot summon Krell because anytime I try to summon him, my army just gets replaced by another unit that comes from over here and it becomes full. So one of my best melee units, I'm unable to summon him right into this Quarreler line, which would have helped a lot. Just becomes a slogfest. I know it's Kemmler's just taking a beating. I don't have the regeneration up for him yet, so he's not regenerating it much. And he doesn't have any damaging spells. He can only cast zombies. As you can see here, I just kept trying to heal my Karen Rays. They were getting focused by the Quarrelers. Karen Rays are such a nice unit in this fight though, because of the ethereal form. They ignore, I think it was 75% of all damage. I don't think I can select them even. Karen Rays, physical resistance. I'll figure out a way to click it, I guess, on the next replay. They have around probably 75-70 physical resistance overall because of their ethereal form. Over here you can see the dwarf lord is getting routed. I'm just gonna stick to him until he flees and shatters. The thunders over here are pretty much useless because of how congested the lines are. He can't really get any flanking shots in either. He's trying to take some pot shots on my Karen Rays. Just trying to buff him. As you can see over here, he's trying to get some shots in, trying to shoot through his own units. I tried to reinforce the Karen Rays with some dire wolves, but it's just a bogged down fight. Got Kemmler out. Just gonna do a little fast forwarding. As you can see here, these thunderers are just ripping in to my dire wolves, but dire wolves, skeleton warriors, every unit here not a hex wraith or a Karen wraith are expendable. I see Dragoon, he pulled over his lord. I think he was trying to chase Kemmler, so I'm just gonna run him through. I do notice this gap through the lines that lets me right to his thunders. So I will be taking advantage of that later as I pull my units, my reinforcements over. My other Vampire Lord is coming in, and he is a melee lord. So this dude's going to be a lot of help. They actually had time to run through. Oh, as you can see here, I'm going to try to make a charge for the Thunderers over here, just get them stopped shooting my Cannon Race. Cannon Rays are taking a big beating. I'm going to pull them out, exchange them for my Hex Ray, just going to cycle charge in and out. Just a big bogged down fight. You can see the undead encircling all the dwarves, the dwarves warriors. Just trying to. They are holding, but they're not getting kills as fast as they should, and it's taking a toll on them. And they're just getting. The front lines are getting tired. They're already exhausted. What I think Dragoon should have done here was he should have kept some of these units in reserve and made a smaller box. That way, with a smaller box, he can put. Because he's not really taking any damage. Like these even this damaged dwarf warrior already got 140 kills on skeleton warriors. He just had to make a smaller box around here and just exchange units, like rotate them back and forth. That way his units don't rout as fast. See, I'm just trying to keep my Karen race alive and my Hex race alive, just continuously healing them. Bringing my Vampire Lord into 1v1 his Lord. Very bloody battle. I started to get some routes going. I think if I get a chain route going, this battle will be over instantly because of how close it is to the line. I just put my reinforcements are the first reinforcements came were all skeleton spearmen, which were pretty helpful, but the later reinforcements were all zombies because of all the zombies I summoned from the dead. As you can see here, I get a mass route starting coming in as the warriors finally get exhausted and flanked, especially these like Hex rays because they cause terror. Let me see if I can get Hex rays. Here we go. 75 physical resistance because of ethereal form causes fear and terror. So terror is just an aura like this. It reduces leadership. So there's fear, and you can get terrorized. You get terrorized, it's the same as shattering, but you may come back afterwards. Just get a huge, massive break here. All the doors are shattered. Just due to their positioning, really, they get attacked from all sides. I think Dragoon should have made a smaller box of units. That way he can shuffle units in and out like how the Roman Legion used to do it. Because as units get exhausted, they're more susceptible to morale shocks. That's it over there. Alright, just finished attacking Dwarven forces. As you can see, it doesn't turn out quite well for me. I won the battle, but I was not able to injure many dwarves. I did kill their lord. I think the plan would be to siege their city and restack. I will get some replenishment here. Oh, nice. I didn't even know that was a mission. Power Stone should be given to Kemmler, actually.
No, I will not shame
Do some
my
item
clan.
management. Helm of Discord. Nah, don't need that on Kemmler either. He's not gonna do anyone. Don't need any of that. Get this dude. Give my Skelly General all the items. Kemmler can take the Power Stone.
I will alone.
Leveled up. Should get raised skeleton warriors. Be setting siege. Yes, siege. This way the doors can't replenish.
What? Strike out. This suits my cause.
Get all bats actually.
Agreed. For now.
All bats. Probably can only recruit zombies. No, I cannot. cannot raise any dead.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
Kill them, raise them.
Dwarves will probably push me out from my siege.
This
On the off chance they don't, the city's pretty much
Think
secured.
so.
you dishonor
Ooh,
me.
Artois took Gisorix back. And they're
I must
recruiting.
keep my holy vow. No.
You deal with this dwarven army as soon as
Begone.
possible. Pass him on.
And over the turn, we gained a follower, a toll keeper, which gives plus 12% tax rate in the local province. That's not bad. And let's see, we recruited some units, and then a bunch of war was declared between Talbecklin, Ostlin, Ostermark, and Clan Mulder, apparently. Declared war on Kislev.
The Empire.
Carl Franz ranked up, so let's click on him. Oh, he's only level 3. So I think what we want to do is keep going down this blue tree. And we are going to probably need... Nah. Okay, let's lower recruitment costs first.
Bring me to my men.
Eilhar still doesn't have any... Unless he has an army that's ambushing there.
So,
But this should be enough people to hopefully take the city, which doesn't have anyone, before they start building more defenses.
I am Prince and Emperor. Men, war calls. No peace, just war.
Wow, that's actually pretty even for some reason. I guess I'm gonna fight it.
Are you sure you don't want to automate this?
No, I am sure. And we're in the battle. So you can see that Flo has decided to keep all his units inside this forest right here, and in the beginning they're all hidden, so I can't really see them. And that's a smart move, because you can see that there are crossbowmen. I have a range advantage on him. I have 3 crossbowmen, not to mention a handgunner, and 3 company militia right here, which I've deployed on my flanks. And I've done that just because I know that he doesn't have any cavalry, and I have more infantry than him. So it's really range units are great, but range units are better when they're shooting melee units on the side, on the side or behind them, because it gets past their shield, right? It gets past their shield right there. So really, right now I'm just trying to find him. At first, I thought that perhaps he'd be in this area right here. So I wanted to come up the ridge and maybe be able to see him. And then what happened is, and if we fast forward a little bit, so I'm regrouping all my units. I just want to make sure that I don't take too many losses, especially not any unit losses. And then his 2 crossbowmen come up, and I think Flo is just trying to make this battle over, because there's no way he can win. I have number superiority. He's just trying to take as many of them out as he possibly can. So I'm rearranging my line in order to get to him. And you can see I'm walking, and I still haven't quite figured out the best way to... so here we do a range battle. He focused one of my archers, and while I focused one of his. So I think I don't know if he did more damage during this fight. No. But at this point I'm trying to move in. I'm trying to encircle him. And you see I'm taking this advantage of the Free Company Militia being in range to actually go take a few pot shots at him. At this point, I was worried that he was going to have more units come out, and that if I committed myself too close, he would he would strand these armies, maybe, and he'd be able to do a lot of damage before the bulk of my forces showed up. So I was just being very, very careful, not to mention my hotkey abilities aren't doing very well, because I think it's hard. I haven't quite figured out the best way to be able to quickly select units other than just clicking on them, because if I hotkey like in other real-time strategy games, I can't necessarily just hotkey all of them and click a unit to attack, because formation matters in this game. And so as you can see, I'm just charging my two swordsmen in, and they're getting barraged by the crossbowmen. And at this point, I see all their units, and I thought, okay, so I'm just gonna split my units. I'm gonna go around with these two. One of them is going to engage these crossbowmen, while the other one is going to then come from here behind and attack these spearmen. I'm starting to move these Free Company militia off to the side to try and shoot at these swordsmen, and the spearman here is coming down to I use these swordsmen to plug up this hole right here so that he can't get around and charge me from behind. At this point, I'm trying to move all my units up. Bad micro, really, right? My routing crossbowmen came back, but they're too low at this point. I don't want to lose them, so I'm just leaving them there. These two crossbows, well, they're kind of overlapping, so if Flo ever saw that and he decided to throw some arrows this way, it'd probably do a whole lot of damage. But right now, he's just trying to soften up my infantry. You can see that I've charged into the back of that spearman, which will help. These swordsmen are fighting off against these swordsmen to try and shut down this crossbowman. And then I sent my halberdiers in to stop these crossmen from firing. And then these handgunners are in a perfect position to start firing. You can see that they're right, just at the right height, and because there's a slight slope upwards, they can see all the units, all the enemy units right there, and my units are not obstructing them at all. So I send Carl Franz in here to try and deal with the leadership spearmen, to try and, if that breaks, then all the rest of the units' morales will probably break. You can see that Carl is doing a pretty good job. Ooh. One of his hits just attacks. I like the fact that he has AoE, because it like knocks people away from him. And that'll stop them from dealing damage to him for a short while, which is always good. So at this point, the leadership for the Empire Secessionists have basically crumbled, and as you can see, I am heavily in favor in terms of strength, and I'm just waiting for all of them to completely rout. And since this is a defense, I don't need to try and catch as many of them as I can. I can just finish and they'll all die. So I think the last ones to hold out are, oh, and there it is. Very, very simple battle. Not very, it was never a question that I was going to win. But it's nice to have a victory like this after the huge almost loss that I faced in the first video. Alright, so that was not bad. As long as I don't lose any units, I'm fine with that.
Oh, I know why the power bar was like not overwhelmingly your favorite. I had half your men.
Yeah, that's true. Because most of my units were not very they weren't very what do you call it, replenished. Healthy. So yeah, they weren't healthy. We're gonna occupy and we're gonna get our whole province.
Congrats.
Empire Secessionists have been destroyed. Decisive victory. I'm okay with that. And then we get, we get another level as Franz. So we are going to continue lowering the recruitment cost.
Yes.
And
no,
we need the two turns for Pistoliers, because I lost my Griffins, unfortunately. we are going to raise our growth. And we'll probably need walls. Oh, what is this? The Night Watch. Public order, minus 50% penalty due to presence or lack of corruption. Oh, that's nice. Untainted +1. And discoverability of Skaven under cities +30. That's interesting. That's a new building. So I think we'll build... Not sure if we're going to build anything there for now, but we are going to be building Helmgard up so that it can defend itself.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Is it time?
Commandment available. We are going to focus on growth. Diplomacy. Let's see. Marienburg.
Approach and make your offer. But
Give
I
us
make
a
no fine.
yes, non-aggression pact. Perfect. That'll start to build up our relationship with them.
By the light of the lady,
Oh, Bretonia
our neighbors in the
trade.
east deign to visit. Think again.
They have rejected my offer. That's too bad. I think what we're really going for next is some upgrades, and then perhaps we'll go up in the mountains and try and get rid of some Crooked Moon. So, Helmet wants a defensive alliance. Well, we're obviously not going to pay them. They're not at war with anyone. Their strength rating isn't very high either. Do I want to take their territory? I could. Nah. Let's do a counter offer. Just defensive alliance. They accept it. Perfect.
Alrighty, turn 9.
Let us
Kemmler just got pushed off. Carrick Zeppelin.
Think so.
I don't think I'll be able to stop them from replenishing.
Big on.
To be honest, Kemmler needs to replenish himself. They have not replenished yet. What I should do is siege them with my skeleton general. See if we can raise dead over here. Nope. Alrighty, siege. I just do not want them to replenish at all. I just gotta abuse this mechanic right here. Run back Kemmler.
across the map.
Just a little bit more. There we go. That should let me get into channeling.
Yes, the time is right.
And then I will be recruiting.
World domination
Ooh,
is
that
ours.
level 4 skeleton warriors. Do I have enough bats? That's enough bats.
Destroy them.
4.
Find me grave
Right.
bound.
Maybe one more bat. Yeah. See if anybody wants to do. No.
It is
No.
not, fellow beetles.
Skull smashers.
Go on, son.
Who needs? We don't want one.
How come the vampires never want to make any kind of alliances with me?
I
We're
have
the same race.
you seek out the
No, I don't think they like you.
Why? I'm just a
I don't know
better
why.
looking vampire.
good.
Hey, he paid me $300.
Ready.
Maybe Manfred paid me $300 as well.
Let us discuss.
Nice.
What
Will
you want?
Skull Mashers pay me $300?
Charge in. What you want? Zug
No.
off.
Alright, just gotta replenish up over here. I'll be ending my turn.
So not too much has happened between the turn, only that defensive alliance. And Let's see. Population surplus. Great. War between Redhorn Tribe and Nordland. Okay, good to know. We got on the defensive alliance and we created stables. Perfect. Now that stables is finished, we can get Pistoliers.
There we go.
And I am going to upgrade. Oh, Helgard's still 1 turn away. That's fine.
The nation calls.
Let's move back.
Let's go. I am Prince and Emperor.
And then, oh, we can recruit Spearmen with shields. Now we're gonna do 2 Pistoliers.
They will obey.
These will be useful, I don't know, against bats. Perhaps they can also melee charge into range units to stop them firing for a while. So we're gonna use them for that.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Now we can do upgrades. I don't have 2 population. I need 3 more turns. I am going to. You know what? We'll upgrade Alhart. And I think that's it. And it looks like all the other Empire factions wants defensive alliances with me. I'm okay with that for now, so I'm gonna accept.
That's lame. So the Doors came out of their city to attack Skeleton General while he was raiding. I'll be trying to lure them away from their city. Even if they don't chase me, oh, never mind, they just went back to their city. The Prince of Nothing. Oh, just one of these. Leadership or minus 15% raise death. I should take the leadership for battles. Let's see how replenished Kemmler is. Not super replenished.
Strike out.
I'll just give my other generals some of the higher HP units. These 3, this one.
Follow me.
Go
Let
back
us
there.
wander this way.
Keep recruiting. I'm gonna keep sieging. Just don't want them to replenish. Oh, they replenish after they kicked me off this turn. That's gonna be that's not good. Alright, this is not gonna work. Maybe I can bait them out of their. I could do some raiding. Hopefully this army leads the garrison next turn. I'll be able to flee right next to Kemmler. Alright. Do I want to go for Gisorics? No. I need to get rid of these dwarves. They're too close to me. The plan is to get rid of these dwarves. Get one of these, maybe both of these. Might not even want to settle them, just raise it if I want a clear path. I'll be able to go this way or this way. Alright.
And we're back. So I gain a trait +1 public order in the local province. Okay with that.
I am Prince and Emperor.
And our
Summon
units
the
are
Elector Counts.
Let's see. High vampiric corruption.
For the wisdom of Valea.
That's probably why. Carrick Ziflin. It's not too bad.
More sleep shines.
Zombies. Zombies just have a lot of health. They last a long time. Spear infantry. The defense is not bad.
By the comet.
What kind of unit would I need in order to be able to do something against that? Artillery? I'm not sure. So in the meantime, Helm Guard has finished upgrading, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a guardhouse here. I will eventually increase this training field into rally field, which is why I'm not raising it, and I'm also not raising this rally field because I feel like I need the crossbowmen.
Bring me to my men.
It's not. Kind of need one more turn to replenish.
My axe thirsts for war.
Let's see if we can possibly. The dwarves.
Greetings, Zungi. How fares the Empire in the... Fine.
Let's set up a little bit of a thing with them if they survive.
Ready?
Can't trade with the dwarves?
Ask your favor.
Nope. Who can't I trade with? Who would actually want to trade with me?
It is good to
Nope.
see.
Who calls?
Sterland?
Greetings, my countrymen.
They could. I won't do that just yet. Blacksmith can get me Empire Knights if I need to upgrade. Okay, so I think that's it for our turn. Nordland wants a non-aggression pact, and they're willing to possibly pay for it. Let's see if I can get them to pay a little bit more. More? Nope. Let's see. Oh, rejected. Too bad.
Attack Borderland. Board Deluxe? That's so far away. Not worth it. I'm still quite a few ways away. Is that 8 more turns until I don't have to care about my upkeep? This will last me 6 more turns, so I need to find some gold.
I will not disgrace my ancestors. Wipe them out.
Don't really want the dwarf to recruit.
Seas of blood.
Besiege that.
They will all
Put Kemmler into channel, won't let him go all the way if I do that. Put Kemmler right here.
then go.
Put it in channeling mode. There we go. This should make it so that
force. That will stop. Obliterate.
pretty even power bar. He has a crap ton of dwarves. Let's see if I attack him right now. Pretty open battle. Crap ton of dwarf warriors. These zombies aren't gonna cut it. Maybe I'll just be able to overwhelm him. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Ooh. Oh, it's just mostly dwarven warriors. Great weapons doesn't really help. Okay. We're gonna be relying on good old-fashioned range.
You don't have much range.
I don't. That's the issue.
This is the Battle of Karak Zeppelin. We're about to get it on. As you can see here. Let's just get a quick rundown. You guys saw the units already. I'll be waiting for my reinforcements that will be coming. That's why I place all my units at the very back of the deploy zone. And my put my bats with my hex rays on the side. The main reason is because of the range advantage of the dwarves. I don't want them to be able to fire too quickly. If they do want to fire, they'll have to move up to me. They'll have to come all the way through this terrain. While I can redeploy. My plan in this battle is because I have such overwhelming melee units compared to the dwarves. I will try to make a huge line of infantry, like Supling Crane style. That way I'll be able to envelop the dwarves and attack them on more angles than they can defend. Dragoon here has set up a defensive line, what I would have done was I would also try to make the line longer probably, so you have a couple less units in the front. You can again rotate units back and forth. Let's see how it happens. As you can see here, all my reinforcements are kicking in. Hex rays, got a lot of scaly spears, some scaly warriors. I have Kemmler. Because it's on large armies, I can summon Crow anytime. Again, cannon fodder zombies up front, skeleton spears in the back. Just moving back again, try to redeploy, make the line as big as possible as I see the doors are pushing over. So the Dragoon just got 4 Quarrelers and 1 Thunder in army. This is gonna be the main killing force, while the rest of the Dwarf Warriors will probably just hold, with the miners protecting his flanks. He's really scared for some reason. I would probably say just keep 1 or 2 units for the flanks, because who are you gonna stop from flanking? Like Hex Wraiths? Probably just make his line longer or thicker, like along the sides too, because these Felbats are just gonna fly over his units. And just fast forwarding, I'm just trying to get a good flanking position while all my units I made a huge line. You can see here, a huge line. I'll be able to envelop his forces. These units, the main force will engage with the zombies taking the initial engagement, taking the charge, while the units on the side will envelop like this, while my Felbats go in to distract them from firing. So I'm just fanning the Felbats now, they're just cannon fodder. I just don't want the Quallers or the Thunders to shoot at anything. They will do quite a bit of damage. I kinda forgot about my Felbats 1 second, they took a beating already. Just send all the Felbats in there, expendable. Everything's expendable, except if they're not renamed something Wraith, where they're a hero like Kemmler. Hexray's trying to come in for a charge into the cores, but Dragoon responds in time with his miners, and it's like, oh, I don't really want to get bogged down in some miners, so I'm gonna have to back off. Main engagement is coming. My 7 spears do get ahead of my zombies, which isn't good. I think I just attack command in. If you have your units in one giant control group and you just right click, they'll attack this closest thing to them. My main forces are engaged with his front line, and I try to flank with these forces. There you go. See these lines over here? You try to make a box in the doors, attack from all sides. You know, we don't try to make them break. Their leadership is quite strong. I think normal Dwarf Warriors 72 leadership. Miners are at 60. What was that? Miners are at 62. No, that was in battle. Let's find probably around 60, 65-ish. Now the cannon rays are going to do most of the damage over here, just coming in, side attack, leading. I just send my cannon rays in, try to get the rest of my skellies over here. Really want these Quarrelers to stop firing, so I'm going to be sending in my Hex Rays. Some of these Hex Rays do get stuck. Oh, I do a back charge into the dwarves with great weapons, which isn't good, because great weapons... Actually no, great weapons don't do much to Hex Rays anyways, because I'm ethereal. I think main target here is the Quallers. Just want to get them to stop firing. So far only this one Quarreler unit has been able to get shots off, and one other Quarreler unit is already terrified. I don't think I have many Bat units left. Again, just dropping Krell, Vampire Lords over here. Kemmler just, again, he's not doing much. He's just there to heal and summon Krell. Dragoon's Lord is over here taking out the bats. My Vampire Lord is doing pretty well. He's at 30 kills. He is a melee expert. That means he has bonuses to melee. I don't think I was able to summon Krell early on this fight because of the unit cap, actually. Is that why I'm not summoning it, or I'm just bad? Come on, Krell. Yeah, I do not appear to have summoned Krell yet. You can see here. I just see it's all bogged down battle from above. The doors are get surrounded from all sides. It's looking bleak. Power bar is turning in the undead's favor. Dragoon just didn't have many units left to protect his flanks. He had a line in the front and he had a couple units in the back. I think he should have stayed further back, fight along some rocks, try to make a box. Maybe like over here. Or like he could have corner camped. Like he probably would get dissed a lot by other people, but I would have corner camped, like just make a line over here with his units. Probably gonna get overwhelmed anyways, so gotta play the true dwarf style, you know? Doesn't matter if it's dishonorable as long as you win. That's all that matters. Because here I'm just back charging with my hex rays, causing maximum amount of terror. Hex rays got close to 90 kills already. The Karen rays only at 34 kills. They are causing a lot of terror and fear over here, routing dwarf warriors again. The whole left flank of the dwarves have completely collapsed. You gotta swing these units about. I keep a couple of them to chase the dwarves. Let's just fast forward here while the rest of the dwarven lines collapse. This is a big miss micro moment here. Got like 8 units. Oh, I do notice it now. Had like 8 units on one dwarf warrior. I'll bring all my units over and just finish this battle as soon as possible so I don't lose as many units, because the dwarves are gonna come back. They do have good leadership just by themselves. That's when I peel out my hex rays. They are quite battered. I'm just gonna take them out and use them to chase down low HP units and fleeing units like this. Excuse my throat. Throughout his entire battle, his lord has taken like 1 damage. Like, this is the thing. Like anything over 100 armor, like they're not gonna take any damage from these low tier undead units. I'm surprised my zombies and skeleton warriors have been able to actually damage these dwarf warriors, to be honest. It's just cannon fodder. It's probably just sheer numbers, as you can see the dwarf lines collapse. Dwarves are running away everywhere. Just gonna get a general rout in. Peel off a couple units to chase each fleeing dwarf unit. My vampire lord, not him, gets in a duel with his dwarven lord, and he's losing. Yeah, the dwarf lords are tough, very tough. Alright, so I've successfully taken Carrick Zilflin. Somehow, why are these Felbats not dead, even though they show 0? It's probably just a glitch. Let's check it out. I will be occupying it. Lich. That's pretty good. Lich Woman Planet. I am a Lich. Let's see here. I was hoping I would get a level 2 settlement, but then again, that was only a level 2, so it just drops 1 level. Yeah. I want to get some crypt ghouls. My army has no killing power right now. Let's see here. I'll probably go race this again. Go race Gilsworth. Yeah, let's go do that. Can't make it in 1 turn. No, I cannot. Force march to the ledge. 2 more turns until growth.
My will alone.
This dude probably wants zombies first, or do I want the hunger? My bloodline. I have 3 blood kisses. That means I can awaken one of the bloodlines here. Let's see. If I get the von Karstein bloodline, I'll be able to recruit handgunners or crossbowmen. Ooh, the Lamian one's pretty good too. Minus 50 upkeep for all heroes. Reduce vigor loss. That's pretty good. This is all cavalry. Blood dragon, no. Ooh, immune to untainted attrition. all armies. I don't think I'll get there in time. Probably just want the casualty replenishment, to be honest. Don't want the research rate. Yeah, I'll be going von. I live on Karstein or Lamia. Second one. Yeah, I get crosswoman right away. I'll be going for that.
What do you want?
Spending all my zombies so I don't pay for trash.
You there?
I want to keep these. How many turns? 3 turns. Cost me 270. Yeah, I'll keep the fell bats.
More sleep time.
Let's see here. Okay, I can build 2 necromancers. Let's get this dude.
I will not betray.
Make this a double necromancer army. Poison attacks. No, master the black arts.
Ready?
Get some the heck. Raise some dead. Master the dead.
I will not
Again,
betray.
master D is very good for all my spells. And also, it just heals everything around it when you cast spells, just like Curse on Death. So putting these two together, you can actually just heal a lot of units just by standing there. This is a constant one, so I'll get Master Death first. I'm low on funds. Oof. I guess I will have to get rid of these fell bats.
No.
Still, let's just merge all these together. Do I even need this right now? I think so, just do raid. Alright, it's looking pretty good so far. Pretty good over here. Don't really need this. Alright.
And we're back on turn 11 for the Empire.
Yes.
Let's see, all our units are basically healed up. What's our next step? Let's see. Can we see Artois? We cannot. Maybe they wouldn't mind some help. Clothiers, if I'm building anything. How much do I get? I get 1200 for sacking that. 2000. Do I have anything else I'm building right now? I do not. Right now I'm trying to get to level 3 Altdorf so that I'm able to get some magic, but it is... We're not quite there yet. What I'm going to do, I think, is I am going to recruit 5 public order. That's not bad. What's the difference between these two? A lot less melee attack. More defense. More armor. Fleet-footed. Strider. Huh. Let's recruit. I don't know if I should. Do I really need more units? Potentially. Can't recruit heroes. We're going to recruit this guy.
Sigmarite Archlector.
Ooh, he gets +2. Okay. We're going Inspiring Presence. And we're going to increase the defense of our front line.
Arch-Lector.
And we're going to recruit some units. Let's start with... We don't really need very high attack to be able to hit his units.
Battle planning for me already?
Yep, of course.
I thought you were gonna attack the orcs.
Maybe I changed my mind, I don't know. Let's recruit some... I do need to worry about... Yeah, we're gonna need these guys anyways. Difference of 30. We don't have a lot of money right now. So we're gonna get these guys instead. I think that'll be fine. Office slot available. I can increase income from all buildings by 5%. Let's do that. And he's gonna hold a fort, figuratively speaking.
So,
Wow, Carl is gonna... Carl is gonna go do some exploring.
the Empire.
Ooh, where are you going? Oh,
Wouldn't you like to know?
are you coming to Gisorix?
Maybe I am.
Are you not gonna do that mission for the free mage?
I don't have missions, man. I think when it's head to head, like all the quests are turned off or something.
That's weird.
Yeah. So I think that's gonna be our turn. Thank you very much for watching. This time it's gonna be a little bit shorter, but we think that doing a shorter video will hopefully be better. We'll see how it works, but thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.